Whatever it takes, I know I can make it through. A Degrassi podcast with Kelsey and Holland too. I know I can make it through.
Hi, and welcome to Whatever It Takes, a podcast about Degrassi, the next generation. I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Holland. And today we're talking about season 11, episodes 32 and 33, Underneath It All. And Kelsey, will you please read us the YouTube summary?
Sure, it is. Nice and short. It's a new year at Degrassi, and Fiona kicks things off with an exclusive party. Clare and Jake feel closer than ever, but are they ready for sex?
Jesus
indeed.
Was there even a C-plot in this episode?
I don't remember because
Truly
I watched it
remember.
at least a week ago.
Same. Also, FYI to all the Panthers out there, I forgot my notes today.
C-plot was Katie has a sister, and that's a thing.
Yeah. Maya.
Yeah.
Is it the Maya Zig
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We meet Zig.
We do.
Who looks like an infant.
He does. He looks like a child, but also he looks like someone I would have had a crush on in my freshman year of high school.
Oh, totally. Because we met Zig in a movie, correct?
Yes.
And he does not look like an infant in that movie.
No.
Also, I think he's dating Fiona in real life.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
Annie Clark Instagrammed him yesterday, and I was like,
They
"Oh, that guy."
Instagram each other all the time.
I was like, "Oh, he looks like a grown-up now."
Yeah. So yeah, I forgot my notes today because we're recording at Kelsey's, and I brought everything except for my notebook. So this is gonna be interesting.
Kelsey's gonna lead the show today, and apparently speak in the third person. Honestly, I kind of like when I get to navigate, because then I don't feel like I'm trying to read and listen at the same time.
There you go. Now I just get to sit back and let you lead me.
Yeah,
And
switching it up.
And I can try to remember. I can't tell you if I'll remember anything fashion related, or even how the episode starts. So, and the episode is called Underneath It All, which is a 2001 song by No Doubt.
This is about when No Doubt started to get really not good.
Yeah.
This is in the era of like hella good.
Yeah.
Which ironically,
and
not
Hey
good.
Baby.
And Hey Baby. Although, Hey Baby is kind of fun. But I don't know. This is like
I don't mind hella good.
This is when No Doubt started to really take a nosedive, and then they broke up.
And then after this, did that It's My Life cover?
Yes.
Is that around this time too?
Yeah.
Which I think played on the end, if I remember
I'm
correctly.
pretty sure. That sounds right.
Yeah. And then Gwen went solo, and then that was a whole other thing.
Now she dates Blake Shelton.
Ugh.
Oh, Gwen Stefani.
Anyway.
I miss your fake braces and your pink hair.
Were the braces fake?
I don't know. Unclear. I'm not sure. I feel like it was a style choice, but maybe not.
Yeah.
Although I don't miss your fake cultural appropriation bindi.
Or the Harajuku girl appropriation.
Oh, yeah.
Weird
thing. But
thing.
I don't miss any part of that Gwen. I'm talking like 90s Gwen when she wore a bindi and was like,
oh, yeah, I remember that too. Gwen Stefani, I feel like we've said it before, but she is, in hindsight, pretty not problematic.
She's definitely problematic. She's not like openly offensive, but she's definitely problematic.
Yeah. Anyway, how did the episode start, Kelsey? I need your help. I watched this a week ago.
We're with
the dog. We have the dog with us today, so she just walked on my back. So
sorry, it's gonna be a time. She's loud. It's fine. Whatever. Just insisted on jumping off the bed for no reason. All right. Starts off new school year, and Jake and Claire are sexting basically in the car with his dad, and Jake's dad is. So Jake asks. Jake's dad asks Jake if he like has a new girlfriend or because he's like, who are you texting, your new girlfriend?
Oh, yeah.
Which like, you know, I get it, like fatherly jibing, whatever, but also
weird in front of Claire.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. They like, even though they're like siblings now technically, which again, fucking weird. They did date like a couple months ago in your brain. Like maybe let's not bring it up in front of her, even if Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
It's a real, like, Serena van der Woodsen and Dan situation when they were step-siblings.
Truly.
Also, can I just say, in the Gossip Girl books, which were extremely bad, there was, in a later book, like, a plot point where Blair hooked up with her stepbrother, who was not really a character in the show, I don't think.
Didn't Serena hook up with Blair's stepbrother or future stepbrother on the show at some point?
I don't remember.
Was he an artist in the books?
He was kind of a hippie and he had white guy dreads.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not read the Gossip Girl books. I tried reading the first one before the show came out, and then I was like, eh.
They're extremely bad. I would not recommend it, but I was really into them in, like, 6th grade.
Yeah, I tried reading the first one when I was in, like, 10th grade, so that also could have been part of why I didn't stick with them, too. Yeah. But I did watch the show, so I don't know. Maybe it's a different beast, I'm sure.
No. Trust me, the show was great.
Yeah.
Well, the show was good. The show was
fine.
The show was a fun time.
It was a good CW show.
Yeah, it was a really fun time. I loved the show for, like, the seasons that I watched. I kind of fell off when they started going to college.
I mean, isn't that how it always goes?
Yes, except for with Buffy. I'm doing a Buffy rewatch right
That's
now.
how far I made it. I still need to go back and finish it.
I'm, like, in the middle of a Buffy rewatch right now. It's been really
Oh, yeah, I think I've
time.
noticed that on my Hulu.
Yeah.
It's like, keep watching, and Buffy's on there. I'm like, I mean, I haven't watched it in a while, but...
No, that's me. If you see Buffy or Unsolved Mysteries, that is me.
Oh, yeah, I have noticed that as well. Yeah, I have been rewatching The OC. Although, I made it to the season finale of season 1, but I, like, can't bring myself to finish it because it ends so annoyingly. But then I'm like, but then I get to go to season 2, which is the best season. Yeah. So, I don't know.
I'm, like, waiting for you to finish your OC rewatch so I can start rewatching the OC because I don't want to interrupt your flow.
Fair. Although I have kind of pressed pause on it, and I've been watching something else that I'm probably going to recommend at the end of this podcast. So anyway, Claire and Jake are sexting each other in the car, and it's weird. And his dad is asking him about it. I truly do not remember what happens in this episode, so I am really going to need you to help me.
It's weird. It's a thing. It's happening. Then they get out of the car. He drives away, and they start kissing, and it's gross. Blech. And Marisol is like, ew, that's disgusting. Aren't they like brother and sister? And I was like, Marisol, agreed.
The only time I've agreed with Marisol.
Seriously. Also, you were right. Her car is cute. I noticed it.
Oh, yeah. Marisol's car is cute.
Real cute. And then Katie is in the car with Marisol because they are literally inseparable. Mm-hmm. And she was like, we have to go. My sister made me late, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, Katie has a sister. And then there she is in the back seat.
Yay, we meet Maya, who I kind of like.
I really like Maya. And also, she wanted to go to an arts high school, which, like, girl, same. That's not always how that goes, but would have been nice.
So, yeah, and we learned that Maya is in band.
Yeah. And
does this happen before or after the credits? Or I don't know when on the timeline this happens, but she goes into the band room.
Oh, that's after. So the next thing is Fiona and her mom. And I want to get into Fashion Police.
Okay.
Fiona has that, like, real flat iron hair that was in it this time.
Super straight, middle part, flat ironed hair. I didn't mind it. Allegra watched this with me. She hated it.
I didn't mind it either. Although, like, as a person with, like, naturally very curly hair that has a lot of trouble straightening it, I really wish I always wanted, like, the flat iron straight hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
Mm-hmm. Tristan is wearing a scarf that I can only describe as, like, Hollywood director circa 1920s, but, like, very colorful.
I also love Tristan, by the way.
Yes, agreed. I hated Fiona's party outfit. I don't remember what it looked like, but I remember that I hated it.
I think I hated it too.
Imogen,
her party outfit.
The one that she originally came in was a lot.
It was like a tutu, right?
It was a tutu, which was definitely like a scene girl look, maybe a little earlier than this, but I didn't care for even when it was a thing, and I was like in that kind of whatever. But She had a zigzag part.
Oh, yeah. Which is very, like, early 2000s.
Early 2000s. I always had a zigzag part. It was like
Did
around.
you?
Yeah. It was around. It was really hard to do with my hair. It was around. Well, I didn't always, but I did often. It was around the era of like hair crimping. Like that's when the zigzag
and, like,
part was a thing.
Butterfly clips.
Yeah, it was like 1999.
It's very Lizzie McGuire
through like 2004, basically. Yeah. But also her Fiona party outfit, like for Imogen. Imogen looks great.
She looks great.
Like real good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Sean, I get it. Basically. Let's see. And then I have a note that says, ew, bad lingerie, but I don't know what that's referencing.
Claire, like, brings a teddy to fucking school.
Oh, right. That was it. Yeah. I was like, I wrote, ew, bad lingerie.
Which is so weird. She's like, do you think Jake will like it? Or I don't even remember. I don't even remember the context.
She shows it to Jake.
Yeah.
And I was like,
she's like, ready for tonight? And I'm like, why are you bringing this to school?
I want to tell a personal anecdote, but I don't know if it's like too personal.
Did you bring lingerie to school?
No. No, not even I. Absolutely not. That is too much.
That's
that
so
is
weird.
Ridiculous. No, I'm not going to tell a personal anecdote about a teddy, but please know that teddies are hilarious.
They're so weird.
They're so funny. And then at the end, Imogen is wearing overalls, and I enjoyed them. I took a lot of notes for this episode.
I probably did too. I'm actually like really
upset. Says wistfully.
I'm actually really upset that I forgot them because more so for the next episode, because next episode is like, because spoiler alert, we're going to record 2 episodes in a row. So I won't have my notes for next episode either. But next episode, I remember writing down so many Tristan quotes. And I'm really bummed that I won't get to like relive them.
I'm sure I have some in there.
I'm sure you do too.
And it'll jog your memory. So yes, fashion police over unless you remember anything.
Nope.
Cool. So we're in the car with Fiona and her mom, and I love their relationship.
Yay.
So much. And her mom's like, because Fiona's kind of freaking out because Holly J's gone, and she's like, I have no friends except, girl, you still have Eli.
Yeah.
But she's like, you know what? I'm going to do great this year. I'm going to like, maybe I'll be a cheerleader. I don't know. I'm like, haha, Fiona's a cheerleader is a hilarious concept that is way too tacky for her.
Yeah.
And by too tacky, I just mean Degrassi Spirit Squad. Carly, don't text me about this. I mean, text me because I love you, but like, don't text me about this. I know that cheerleading is not tacky. I just mean Degrassi Spirit Squad. Have you seen their outfits?
Yeah, I mean, hello, the glitter uniforms, please.
Jesus. Also, like, no one can do anything. Whatever. Anyway.
Also, changing it to Power Squad, please.
Whatever.
We haven't actually seen Spirit Squad, Power Squad in quite some time.
I think they forgot about it.
Yeah. Another forgotten Degrassi sport.
Just so many in the long list.
Yeah, I don't know if we have a lot of athletes left.
Yeah.
Except maybe Owen.
Gross. Katie.
Yeah. Oh, God, I have so many thoughts about Katie's soccer next episode.
I'm so excited to get into that with you because I have almost no opinions at all. I'm like, soccer, cool, seems boring, whatever.
Yeah. Anyway. No, I don't remember any fashion.
Yeah. All right.
Fiona and her mom. Fiona's freaking out because she has no friends.
Yep. And her mom's like, you're going to do great. And she's like, yeah. And then they hug and they're just like, I don't know. I just love their relationship. They're like in a really good place. It's really just comforting. And then Katie is doing morning announcements, but she's doing them as a walk and talk basically, which is an interesting choice. Weird. Especially since like they don't even have like a dolly. It's just like a guy holding a camera. I'm like, this must be so shaky.
Yeah. Our morning announcements, we had like a class that people joined to do it, and they would pre-record all of them literally just during the period that they had class. They would just go all over campus and try to like make it interesting. And it was never interesting, but it took up a lot of time in homeroom. So there was that.
I have no memory of morning announcements. I'm pretty sure I didn't have homeroom.
I actually don't know if I had homeroom.
We had
homeroom
in middle school.
Yeah, we had homeroom in middle schools too. Yeah, we just had block scheduling, so all of our classes were like 2 hours long.
No, we just went right into first period, and I don't think we ever had announcements. They would just... But also, like, what were they going to announce for my school?
We called it the bulletin, and it was like a 15-minute video.
Oh, see, we also didn't like do videos or anything. It would just be like over a loudspeaker. So yeah, I don't know. Morning announcements, not a thing that I recall. I don't know. Chelsea listens to this. Chelsea, if you remember morning announcements, correct me.
I only remember because it was a lot of teenage boys like who thought they were funny and they
No,
weren't
that's
funny.
the worst kind of